3, 2, and 1.
3, 2, 1. Episode 16 of
The Sweet 16.
PFE Pray For Him podcast. No more sports. We do all things. We have
We're an
officially,
empire.
not really, but this is going to be the stew. We liked it. Put up the picture, the jersey. We're going to be doing the bids while we're in the dorm. Once we get back to summer, we're going to hop back in the stew. But I think we like this right now. It's going well. And we have some news, actually, today.
We have a lot of news, actually.
A lot of news. Starting off with some big trades from the AFC East.
2 big trades, 1 small trade.
One third and the other, in my opinion. Devontae Adams traded to the Jets for, I think it was a conditional third and fourth?
Yeah.
Third or fourth?
A conditional 3rd-round pick.
And it could be a second, depending on how he plays, or how much he plays, and he plays the whole season, yada, yada, yada. And they're paying his whole salary.
They are. Raiders not paying a dime of it.
Raiders got exactly what they wanted in that trade. They wanted not to pay his salary, and they wanted a second-round pick, which, assuming he plays, they will be a second-round pick. And then Amari Cooper to the Bills for a third, and I think Amari Cooper is
It's 6th. The
Yeah,
Browns
6th.
are also. The Browns are getting. The Bills are also getting a 6th-round pick.
Yeah, I think it's Amari Cooper and a 6th for a third and a 7th or something like that. So, Amari Cooper to the Bills.
It's better value than
The
what they
Browns-
traded Mark Cooper for. I only traded Mark Cooper for a 5th-round pick.
I haven't heard much about him getting moved. I mean, he kind of always is in trade talks every year, but I was a little surprised. I was like, oh. It felt like a real petty move from the Bills, which I loved because they saw the Jets make a move. They're like, all right, motherfuckers. Trump that, and they went and got Amari Cooper. It's not obviously he's worse than Devontae Adams, but me personally, I think Amari Cooper will be more beneficial to the Bills than Devontae will be to the Jets. The Bills' offense is dog ass. We've said that 100 times. The Bills' offense looks terrible. They've been bad against bad teams. Been bad against good teams. Even the Jets are a bad team. They're a good defense, but they play like shit. A lot of field goals. Even the Astor class of the week with the field goal misses, man. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, Tyler Bass, go fuck yourself.
It was a
Personally.
real fucking shit show.
I lost by .98 in fantasy, and he missed
Such
a
a-
PAT and a field goal.
Such a Jets loss, man. Such a Jets loss.
Mike Williams slips. Gets picked. Honestly, what a pig by Teron
I know,
Johnson.
made a good play
That
the
was actually a
ball.
really good play.
Rogers is mad, salty. What's new?
Rodgers is a shit leader.
Rogers is a Hail Mary away from putting up another 13 burger on the week.
Yeah.
With points.
And also, take away the Hail Mary, that's probably 50 yards out of his passing yards. That's probably a that is a touchdown taken off the board. And it's a
So,
controversial one, too. You know, you could argue both ways. The ball did get
It was
loose.
kind of the same. If you watch the Virginia Tech Miami game, it was literally the exact same play. But
I didn't
Virginia,
see
they
that,
called
but-
it. They called it as an incompletion. So,
Huh.
like he came down with it kind of, and then like as he was in the pile, they knocked it out, and they called it incomplete. Reversed it too, so it was called complete on the field. But I mean, Allen Lazard looks like the best receiver on the team at this point. Jesus Christ, he's Rodgers' favorite target by a mile.
Yeah.
Garrett's been better in the last 2 weeks, but Lazard is fucking gosh.
He didn't throw to Garrett Wilson at all that last drive.
Josh. It's just like, come on. And but I think more so Amari Cooper to the Bills. The Bills are clearly lacking a receiver one.
Yeah. The Jets arguably have one, Garrett Wilson.
I think Garrett Wilson's like a receiver, a low end receiver one at this point in his
Yeah.
career. But Amari Cooper,
He should be in a slot more.
Amari Cooper is kind of in that same tier, but I think right now he's better than Garrett Wilson. I think he's.
Garrett Wilson.
If you had to put if Garrett Wilson's a C in terms of number one receiver, I think Amari Cooper's like a B.
Mark
And
Cooper's
they
kind of
need-
underrated, low-key.
They need it. He reminds me a lot of Stephon Diggs. Like he's not built the same, but they're both very good route runners. Not exceptionally elite in any physical traits. Like they're not super fast, not super strong or whatever. But they're really good route runners. They have good hands. And I don't think Amari Cooper bitches at all either. I think
He
Amari
doesn't.
Cooper-
He's never bitched.
He's never bitched. He keeps getting traded. He
After
never
all the
bitches.
time he's been traded, I don't think he ever requested a trade once. I think they just traded him.
He never bitches. He's an Alabama dog, just like Julio. But he's just, I think he's going to be good for the Bills. I think he's going to mean more to the Bills than Devontae will for the Jets.
I agree, especially because, the Bills don't actually have a superstar running back. I mean, James Cook, I guess, but the Jets, I think, run the football more than the Bills do.
The Jets, bringing Devontae doesn't mean the offensive line remembers how to block all of a sudden.
Dude, Tyron Smith, holy shit. We'll get to that when we talk about the Jets game.
Fall off of grace. He was fucking awful, man. Then we even I think Cam Akers got traded.
Cam Akers got traded back to the Vikings. Now, what was given up there? I think, obviously, late round draft picks, day 3
That
picks.
makes me think Aaron Jones' injury though is kind of serious.
Well, I did see Tom Pelissero, one of the guys in the NFL Network, said that wasn't a concern or whatever.
Aaron Jones' injury was a concern.
They said just because they traded for Cam Akers, I don't know.
Cap.
I guess they wanted
they wanted insurance.
I don't know.
I don't think Ty Chandler is much worse than Cam Akers.
Nah, you can argue he's better. You can argue he's better.
I mean, whatever. Cam Akers was good for the Texans when he filled in for me.
Also, MVS got released. Oh boy! Oh. Let's bring them all back. Let's bring them all back together, baby. Come on.
That would be so funny. I hope they do. I hope he goes to the Jets. I hope he is terrible. And then Rodgers bitches about how he has no help. We've literally given you everything. If this doesn't work out, this is how much Rodgers does he realistically have this season and maybe another, maybe 2 more max.
I don't see him retiring after this year.
I don't either.
Unless they win a Super Bowl, maybe. But
I think he has max the rest of this year.
I don't think he has 3 years left in him.
I think that's max, but I think it's a year this year and then next year. That's it.
I mean, maybe he can play 3 more years. If we're counting this year, maybe he can play 3
This is a failure if they don't win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
This isn't they made the playoffs, go Jets. No, you have to win the Super Bowl for this to be considered a win.
You have Aaron Rodgers, who was one of the best quarterbacks in the league when you traded for him. You just got Devontae Adams, who's considered one of the best receivers in football.
Mike Williams $20 million.
It was a 1 year deal, but they went all in. They're also thinking about trading out too, Mike Williams.
Who the fuck wants Mike Williams? That's what he showed us. These fucking.
I have no idea.
No way they're getting anything Mike Williams.
All I know is they get MVS. Mike Williams is gonna.
I think Mike Williams is gonna get cut.
He's gonna slide.
Alan Lazard's clearly better than Mike Williams right now, in terms of Mike Williams.
I've never seen a wide receiver fall off after an ACL injury. I've never seen it.
This is a terrible bounce back for Mike Williams, especially since he's so injury prone, and then he even faked an injury after he slipped. God.
He did?
Yes, man. He was getting checked out. I was like, bro.
I didn't even see that part.
Dude, you just maybe he was actually hurt, God forbid. I mean, sorry, but it just looked
Imagine he actually is.
It looks like a
That's why they made the Devontae trade, because Mike Williams is hurt.
It looks like a dumbass, you just fucked up. Let's just fake an injury. But I don't know. The Jets. Let's look at it. I want to look at the Jets' schedule so I can just.
They play the Steelers this week.
I think the Steelers are probably favored in this game.
Speaking of the Steelers, Russell Wilson could start. Mike Tomlin's
really?
Yes. You didn't see that? Russell Wilson's getting first team reps at practice this week.
I don't like that.
Honestly, as a Bengals fan, I fucking love it.
He doesn't. Justin Fields is technically. I guess he's earned it. He's fucking what, 4-2?
Yeah, they're 4-2, and they're a 4th and goal away from being 5-1.
Yeah.
If they stop the Cowboys there, Jalen Tolbert, who apparently hurt his nuts in the play prior. I think that's what I saw. He got a dick.
Oh yeah, it was the Thunder game where they got delayed. But so the Jets play the Steelers. I think I'm favoring the Steelers in that.
For a reunion, that's a tough defense to go up against.
That is a very tough defense to go against. I'm not expecting much from Devontae.
And oh god, dude, TJ Watt, he should line up on Tyron Smith.
Brace Hall is going to average 1.3 yards a carry.
Dude, it doesn't matter. He's going to line up with either Tyron Smith or Morgan Moses. He's going to eat.
Then they play the Patriots, which is whatever. At this point, the Patriots. Drake May could look good, but they probably should win that game.
Yeah,
they should lose to the Texans.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Cardinals beat them. I mean,
Cardinals got a good offense.
Cardinals have a good offense with just a good defense. Maybe that's the Jets' favorite game.
Yeah,
probably is. The Colts at that time, this is probably AR. You're probably leading Jets.
I think AR is probably going to play this week.
So yeah, he'll be back by then. And then you have Seattle, which Seattle's defense has been a lot better this year too.
That'll be a good game.
I think it'll be a good game, and I think I'd lean Seattle.
Well, Seattle doesn't have good pass rushers. So that's
and what sucks for the Jets is they play the Dolphins twice in the last 5 games this season.
That could be 2 in his back.
Kua could be playing both games. And they play Jacksonville, probably should be a win. The Rams, who are probably healthy by that time. This is December.
Puka and Cooper, yeah.
December, they could easily lose that game. They just lost to the Bills. I think every game
they still got to play the Bills more time, don't they?
I think every game on here is just as winnable as it is losable.
Yeah.
There's no guaranteed one.
Well, with them getting Devontae, they're probably favored in a lot of games that they probably shouldn't be.
Maybe Patriots. Those are the favorite games, and the Jaguars. With the Jaguars, are one of the best 1-5 teams. I think. What are they 1-5? Yeah, one of the best 1-5 teams I think I've ever seen.
They got ass blasted one.
They're a way better team than 1-5. They need to fire Doug Peterson and pay Ben Johnson whatever he wants to be their head coach.
I'll take Ben Johnson.
I would literally give him anything he wanted to be the head coach of
that play calling against Dallas is fucking wild.
I loved it.
I did too, but like, bro,
that's probably our final news. Is Aiden Hutchinson?
Oh yeah, I forgot what
snaps his tibia. Old
out, obviously out
style.
Obviously out for the year.
Anderson Silva style out for the season. Heartbreaking. I thought it was really just heartbreaker. The game was already out of reach.
Ooh, more breaking news with the Lions. Actually, just got reported. Aleem McNeil agreeing to a 4-year extension.
There you go.
Doesn't say how much money.
He actually broke Aiden Hutchinson's leg on accident. So Aiden Hutchinson whipped in his leg.
And they reward him.
It was really like, have you seen the Anderson Silva stuff? Or like, I think it was Chris Weidman. Like just the tibia shattered.
That's just so unfortunate too, man. Aiden Hutchinson, I'm pretty sure was maybe not leading the league in sacks, but he was up there.
He was probably the Depoy favorite right now.
Yeah.
Like he was him or DJ Watt for me. Like I don't know. I mean, and
I'm pretty sure he also didn't he sack Dak on that play?
He did. He got a sack
Fuck.
and like he was bringing him down,
so
whipping him down, and then he hit his leg, and it's just unfortunate. He was leading the league in sacks.
Also, Dak, fuck you.
That's just such a Lions thing to happen. Everything's going right. Something had to go wrong.
I know. That's when they were blowing him out too late third quarter, something like that.
It was over. Game was over. I was not expecting that dominant of a game. I thought Dallas could.
Either. Dallas at home, bro. That needs to be studied.
Dallas is ass this year.
They are, dude. Holy shit.
And we kind of called that week 2. We were like, Dallas's defense looks bad against the Saints. Like, I mean, and then they fucking
I think
get
how many home games they had this year? They had the one against New Orleans, blowout. This past one, blowout. They've had another home game because their last 3 home. I saw a stat.
They lost the Saints too.
No, I know that was the only 2 home games I can think of. But
the Ravens game, maybe.
Yeah, the Ravens game. They were getting blown out, but classic Dak fashion.
They came back and
he throws 500 yards in the fourth quarter. I mean,
they came back and lost.
That's just like
they come back and lose with the best of them. Let me tell you,
that's such a Dak thing to do.
They come back and lose with some of the best.
Like I remember the COVID year, when like there was like 4 games in a row the Cowboys getting blown out, and then like Dak would like just go crazy in the fourth quarter when they're down 30, and be like, "See, I'm worth that."
He's a fantasy All-American. That's what he is.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't this past week. Fuck you, Dak.
I think that does it for news, though. The nothing in the NBA starts in about a week, though.
It does. 22nd
starts in the week. LeBron and the Lakers taking on the Super Bowl.
My glorious king.
Very excited for that game.
We could see Bronny and LeBron share the court.
I hope not.
I doubt it.
I've seen so many slanders TikToks towards Bronny at this point. And he's not gonna. Anyone who thinks he's gonna play, the only reason he'd play is if they were up by a lot of points
or
losing
by a lot, which I hope that's
like
not the case.
He's probably gonna be in the G League, and I've seen people say he's not even good enough to be in the G League. Like LiAngelo Ball is in the G League. Let's calm down. Jello Ball made the G League. Like and he was good in the G League. Like
define what a G League player should be.
Like,
define the talent level.
Everybody's like, I've seen it's the hungriest players in the league. Yeah, sure, they're hungry to get into the NBA.
Thanasis was in the fucking.
But
G
League.
Like, come on.
There's some scrubs in the G League.
Thanasis isn't currently rostered.
Good.
The Bucks didn't re-sign him.
He's terrible, man. He's fucking terrible. Let's get into the Thursday night game. Niners Seahawks. It's a good game. I mean, 49ers kind of handled business.
They did.
Through 7-yard touchdown Debo.
That was underthrown.
All Debo's doing. He ran about 65.
And what's his name? Herb Heardstreet, I think. Yeah. He does college game day too. He said that was a good throw by Purdy. If Purdy leads him, it's picked off. No, it's not. Is it a touchdown? Probably not, but it's a faded sign for first down.
They took a Debo Samuel crazy play and then another 50 yards run after catch to score a touchdown. So
yeah. And Brock Purdy acted like he just won the Super Bowl after that. Good for him.
Not much this game. The Seahawks defense is really banged up. No Reek Woolen, no Byron Murphy. D tackle Byron Murphy, the rookie. That's about it. Geno, I thought Geno actually played good. DK Metcalf 2 touchdowns called back.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. And then the London game, the Bears looked really good. I mean, the Jaguars suck, but the Bears looked pretty good.
I said they were starting to click.
Caleb Williams looked very good.
4 touchdowns. Looks like
also the Jags dropped 4 touchdowns, if you've seen the TikToks.
Oh, Gabe Davis.
Fuck. Gabe Davis shouldn't be rostered.
We called
He's
this.
terrible.
We called
He
this.
sucks at
Gabe
football.
Davis sucks ass.
He might have his one game this year, though. We still got to wait for that one game.
Yeah.
Like, 60
He's not the
points.
one game. Like, dude, what a signing.
What a signing. What a bring him in. What a gadget player.
I know.
What a fucking difference.
He's probably got 200 yards in the season, if that.
I want to talk about the Jaguars team. Like, how do you not fire your coach after this? Right? I mean, it's a lot of drops. 1-5. Fire the guy. Bring in an offensive guy to play with Trevor.
I haven't watched much of the Jaguars because there's not much to watch.
It's been awful.
I saw a TikTok, and I don't want to be a TikTok merchant, but I've seen like people complaining about their defense, like their DC was your guys' old DC.
It was Ryan Nielsen
last year. Apparently, he's rotating players way too much, and like I don't know.
What players? I mean, D tackles rotate a lot. Defensive linemen rotate like all game, unless you're like the best in the league. But you gotta think 1-5, and then even last year they fall apart.
They fell apart the second half of the season.
I thought he would be fired way before Salah got fired. I really did.
He's definitely probably the coach that's on the hottest of the seat.
He's got to be. They look terrible.
That seat is flaming, brother.
They look awful, and it's just the offense isn't clicking. It looks dead. And they have weapons too. It's just they have Brian Thomas who looked good. Christian Kirk is a slot.
Brian Thomas was the best receiver.
Evan Ingram's looks really good.
Well, Evan Ingram's been hurt. He came back this week.
He played in these last. I think he played in the last 2.
And I'm pretty sure their O-line sucks ass too.
They have Etienne and Tank Bigsby's looked good too.
Dude,
the offense shouldn't be struggling.
Travis Etienne also got hurt in this game too.
Yeah.
Really.
I'm not even talking about the Bucs Saints game. I don't care if it was 51-27. That was the closest 51-27 game I think I've ever watched. Like they blew him out in the fourth quarter. That was a very close game. Spencer Rattler debut. Played like ass. He actually played all right. He was up and down. Whatever.
I saw he had his moments.
He had his moments. He also threw 2 interceptions in the end of the game for sure. Not ideal.
Trying to make plays.
Ravens Commanders, good game. Ravens win. Not what you predicted in the Commanders fall apart game.
Predict that
they hung around.
They sure did. Mark Andrews found pay dirt. Yes. He's not cuttable in fantasy.
He's not cuttable yet.
Not cuttable yet.
Jay Daniels, I think he looked good. I mean, they had their struggles in the red zone, and I feel
like the Commanders do like.
There is times
they have their games where they struggle in the red zone.
There is times where he does hold on to the ball a little bit too much, or he should get rid of it, and he tries to make something happen. That could backfire, but it also leads to great plays. Like you can't really share on him for that much.
It's kind of pick your poison on that.
Yeah, they just couldn't run the ball very well. I mean,
the Ravens have a really good rush defense.
Eckler 2 yards a carry.
I'm pretty sure
Brian Robinson didn't play.
Yeah, actually, the Ravens are the best rushing defense this year. I saw they have the most rushing yards. I think they give the least amount.
And Derrick Henry looked crazy again.
Yeah, awesome.
Jesus. But they win pretty handily. I mean, good shit for them. But I think the next game is, I was surprised the Packers obliterated the Cardinals.
I will say, dude, they are just slinging that thing over there. Jordan Love.
Our predictions, you won in the first 5 games. Dude, I was done.
I did very well in the predictions.
I mean, you ended up only beating my 1 because the Colts beat
so you went,
and then Bills and Jets. But
12-2, and you went 11-3 then?
We did well. I mean, I guess. Fuck.
Arguably, if the Jets would have won the game, it would have been the only game I predicted. I predicted 2 games incorrectly, but if the Jets took care of business,
Jets should have won. Yeah, Jets should.
The only game I predicted incorrectly was the Colts Titans, and that's because honestly, I thought AR was starting.
I mean, the Cardinals did lose Marvin Harrison like first quarter.
Didn't have a concussion.
Yeah, he got hurt in the
Olave had a concussion too earlier too.
Yeah, and he got knocked out actually.
Dallas Goedert did too.
So one thing I want to talk about, since we brought up Chris Olave, he has been knocked out 8 fucking times at this point in his career, more than Tua. No one gives a fuck. No one's telling him to retire, but Tua, because he's a quarterback, he has to retire.
He's probably taking more hits.
Chris Olave's getting hit way more often. He's been knocked out cold, not like Tua when his hand go fucked up. That's because he was out cold. His hands he lost his joint control. Same shit with Chris Olave. And he's been knocked out just as many times. No one's saying a word about it. He's not going to play this Thursday night game probably because he just had a concussion. And it's just fucking... come on. What are we doing?
Well, I think it's because every time Tua was damn near died in the football field, it's on prime time. So, the whole world...
Prime time, and then, he's been out what now? 5 weeks? No, this is 4th week.
That was week 3, I think.
He missed... No, it was the Bills game. I think it was week 2.
That was week 2?
Yeah. And he missed the third quarter, 4th quarter, and then 4 games now.
Yeah.
So, like, it's a concussion, man. His brain's if they're saying his brain is fine, he should be playing football. That's how I feel. Everybody's saying who's like he shouldn't play. Like, what are we talking about? What is that on the wall?
It's a bug.
What is that?
I don't know. It crawled in here.
There's a bug on our wall. I thought it was a little thing on. Did you see it first?
I saw it when it was over there.
I thought it was a little slipe on the. Whatever. I don't like bugs. We'll get it. What is that? A little stink bug?
Probably a stink bug.
Fucking window. That window. How did he get in here?
I don't know.
Scumbag. We're gonna get your ass. We're getting your ass after this. But yeah, I didn't expect the Packers to beat the shit out of the Cardinals, but I guess if the injuries happened, whatever.
Well, once you lose Marvin, I mean, you're not throwing.
I'm a little bit on the Drake May debut. Looked fine. 3 touchdowns.
Did better than I thought, at least.
Threw 2 picks, but one was really his
Statistically.
fault.
I didn't watch much of these games.
One of his picks was a tipped screen pass. Like,
Ah,
what you can do? I mean, it's just unfortunate.
Texans look dominant. Joe
Nick
Mixon came
Sirianni's
back.
getting a lot of hate right now
Yeah.
because he celebrated mocking his own fans about beating the 1-5.
Apparently, he was doing that because apparently earlier in the game, a bunch of Eagles fans were chanting, "Fire Nick Sirianni."
And he cut his hair.
And you know, Philly fans, they are some serious fans.
Well, you're
serious
supposed to
fan base
celebrate.
over there.
You're a head coach, man. Show some class. And you beat the worst team in the league by 4.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared this week.
Come on.
We play the Browns. They're known as one of the best teams, worst teams in football. This is such a Bengals loss. It has Bengals loss written all over it. Anyways, keep going.
We'll get to your Bengals. We're almost there. I'm going to skip Chargers, Broncos, and Steelers, Raiders. I mean, just not important game.
Najee Harris, fucking finally.
Yeah, good game. Falcons, Panthers. I was scared going to the game. I was scared up until about the 4th quarter. Handled business. 18-point win, 3-score win. Andy Dalton, you were pissing me off. You were throwing interceptions, and he was throwing picks and smiling like he just didn't care. He just, so good. He doesn't fucking care. I was like, this guy, Bryce Young's over there nut hugging as he's like in the backup. I'm like, you should be not speaking to Andy Dalton. Like,
well, it could be a bad look on him.
I don't give a damn what look it is. If I am Bryce Young, who got benched for a 40-year-old Andy Dalton, and Andy Dalton's went out of his way to say he's been waiting for this opportunity, like, fuck off. You should be pissed off not speaking to him. Bijan got found in the end zone twice. We ran the ball, and this is what I want to talk about. The Atlanta Falcons. How many teams in this league, I can think of a couple, can throw for 500 yards and then rush for 200 yards the next game? There's not many. There's not many. The Falcons are one of them. It's a good problem to have. I really say. The defense, you still need to lock the fuck in. You've been playing like shit. But I can think of the Lions can do that. The Falcons can do that. The Ravens, 500 passing yards though?
No.
Probably not, but they could run for 200. I don't think that. I mean, the Chiefs could if he had a good day on the ground.
I don't think
like,
they can run for 200.
200 is not something they usually can do. There's not many teams that can do that, and the Falcons are one of them. And it was 100 yards apiece from the running backs. It wasn't even just Bijan. Tyler Algier is one. I think he's like a Kroger version of Jonathan Taylor. Honestly, if Jonathan Taylor is like the prime version, he's like
Kroger version.
He's the Kroger version, who's just like he's not as good in every category.
The Lunchley.
He's still pretty good. There's not many. The Dolphins maybe because they can have some good days.
Dolphins definitely can.
I mean, but then like you're getting Eagles maybe 500. Those a lot. Even you could just say 400. There's only a few teams that can do that. A handful of teams.
I was about to say. I wouldn't say
the Niners
teams
can
go
do
over 500.
Yeah,
500. I think it's an outlier game, brother.
It is. I think consistent 300 yards.
That's more like it.
That there's not many teams that can throw consistently for 300 to 400 yards and rush for 200 yards a game. Not a game, but like they can do either or. There's not many teams that can do that. There's usually teams have an identity, and it's cool. It's nice to have an identity. I'm just saying, Falcons are cooking. Falcons are cooking. Don't be sleeping. Fuck the Bucks. Fuck the Saints. Lions, Cowboys, butchery, absolute butchery. I don't want to speak much in the Falcons game. Good job. We're expecting to do that next week. Next week.
This guy.
Just
they're
saying.
Just locked in. There you go.
We don't need to worry about the Panthers game. Fuck the Panthers. We'll see them again.
Fuck them.
Should have won that game. Is just how we did it. Good shit.
I do like
Lions,
those jerseys they have against you guys, though. I did like those jerseys.
I like the black helmet.
I do.
I like the black and like the Panthers
It's
blue.
good. It's clean. It's clean.
It's clean look. Lions. Oh man, unfortunate.
One
I don't even
absolute
know how to talk about it. Like
butchery.
great butchery.
You know, I like
Unfortunate.
the thing is I like play calling from Blaine Johnson. I like, but I don't know if you're getting you're showing everybody everything in the bag.
I
I don't know if I like in that term.
I don't know if the offensive tackle plays are a bag. I think it was really just they wanted to emphasize that they lost last year because their offensive tackle didn't report as eligible. And
That's
then
kinda funny.
they come out and they're over here trying to throw touchdowns.
Dan Skipper went fucking out wide. That's crazy.
Like, I love that. I love that they're doing that.
I do, but like you're showing teams you can do that.
The Lions just their offense looks. Jared Goff was perfect. I think he had a 153 passer rating. Just a fucking great game for the Lions. Other than Aiden Hutchinson got fucking hurt. It's unfortunate.
I know, and their pass rush is like it's really just Aiden Hutchinson.
And they also extended Dave Montgomery for 2 years.
Oh yeah, 2 years, 18 mil.
So I mean, good for the Lions, man. But
Cowboys,
unfortunate for
like,
the Lions. Same time.
Jeez, fucking Pete's, man. Like I don't.
They look terrible. I don't even know what does the Cowboys need. Like, Brandon Cooks in the IR. So maybe another receiver. But like, did they? It's like kind of like, in my opinion, the Jets' problem. Like, adding another receiver doesn't fix your problems. Like, it just doesn't.
Their O-line's actually been pretty bad too.
And their defense has been the worst in the league, damn near. Mike has been hurt, but even when
they've
played,
had injuries too.
Even
DeMarcus Lawrence, even though I think he sucks, he's better than what they had. Even their fucking backup DN got hurt.
all I'm saying is we talked about how they lost some depth.
And Deron Bland, I don't care, he's overrated.
He's Trayvon Diggs too,
but he's better than what they probably have out there.
They shouldn't be this bad, and they probably have a tough schedule because they are 1 seed last year. 1 seed. They won the division last year.
Yeah, they did win the division last year.
The
Eagles, like I know, like Neutron's hot seat, still a good football team. Still got to face them twice. The Commanders look like a really good football team.
Yeah, they look like they can beat them twice too. The Commanders would probably light up the scoreboard on this defense right now.
I hope they do. Fuck Dallas.
And the Lions, we saw everybody's going viral that the NFC North is the top 4 plus minus.
It is
scoring differential. And it's kind of crazy. They still have to play each other, so I guess that's really carried by a couple games, like this game, outlier game.
Yeah.
This was a 38-point differential, and I think they're at 66.
Yeah.
So like other than out of 5 games, there's like 30s, so which is impressive. But they also are going to be playing some tougher games too.
And every team has 4 wins in that division.
And they do. I mean, I think it's clearly Lions, Vikings.
Actually, I don't
Bears,
know.
Packers?
I kind of like all those teams.
I think it's Lions are clear 1 though, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Then it's Vikings clear 2.
I don't know. I'm not
think so?
not sold on the offense. The defense.
I'm not sold on the offense either, but I feel
the
like
defense.
from what we've
Yes.
seen, we have to put it to. I don't know about trusting Caleb Williams. Our takes are aging a lot better. So we did give some patience, other than the Panthers take. Panthers, I don't know what to tell you. We're sorry.
I mean,
we're
like,
sorry. But the Bears.
I mainly just said as a hot take. I literally said it was a hot take. I didn't say
you picked the Bears to win the division. I mean, they're 4-2,
and they're looking like they're
they
very
could
solid.
be very solid.
The whole thing with them was like their offense just couldn't get clicking, and now they're clicking.
They're clicking.
Matt Eberflus, you were a couple games away from getting fired as well, brother.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they still haven't really beaten a good team.
Yeah.
Respectfully, they lost both games they played against good
Who
teams.
do they play? I don't know who they play this week, but
They looked bad against Colts. They looked bad against Texans. They play they're on a bye this week, actually.
yeah, there you go.
And then we're to your game. How you feel about your game this week?
Before I talk about it, 4 years, $97 million for Liam McNeil.
Yeah.
Just to clarify the compensation.
I think he deserved it.
I do too. He's a good young defensive tackle. My game. I'm still the same way I was last week.
Same. That was fucking
Fire Zach Taylor. Now, granted, it's not necessarily a play calling issue this week, which I agree. His play calling was kind of shit. Back to the fumbles again. We're back to that. Awesome. We fumbled twice. And also Chase Brown, that fumble he had at the end that went out of bounds. Thank you, God. Because I would have lost my fucking mental sanity if that happened.
This game was so... Oh, my God.
This game started off so well. Joe Burrow.
It did. The first
Joey fucking Legs. 50-yard rushing touchdown. Lamar who? Suck a dick, Lamar. You're not the one that can do that.
Clear path.
I don't care. It's a 50-yard rushing touchdown. Lamar did it. We fucking blew it up. So, you know when Joey does it? Sure. It was 3rd down 18. Clutch. Granted. Shit defensive call. Why was it man coverage across the board? That was dumb.
And then after that... Shit.
Yeah, we just had a lot of things not go our way. We came out flat, and that has to do with the players, sure. Also has to do with head coach.
Against the Giants defense looked insane in that game.
Amarius Mims got absolutely abused.
Brian Burns, Ezel Jolari ate your offensive tackle's asses all game. It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Sure did. And, we didn't use our tight ends to help chip block. That didn't happen once.
And it's not even like you guys haven't played better solid edge rushers this year.
Yeah. They should not have made that much of an impact. Rushers.
They looked ridiculous.
The Giants' secondary is fucking terrible. It just is. I don't care what you say. It's not a good group. We just didn't have time to throw the ball. T. Higgins had a solid game. Jamar Chase had a solid game. But B.J. Hill.
He had some clout at the end of the game.
I was
not expecting the list. I'll say that.
No, he's
he's
got a lisp. Yeah, it's a bad lisp. Probably your best game as a Bengal. Trey Henderson, 2 sacks on an All-Pro tackle.
There you go.
You'll love to see it. But son of a bitch.
I genuinely dare I say, I thought the Giants' offense looked better than your Bengals' offense this week.
I think we just had some miscues, is what happened there.
Especially in the second half, the Giants' offense was moving. They just couldn't score. Kept missing field goals, making bad decisions. They couldn't get a fourth down. They missed 3 fourth downs.
They shouldn't have went for those fourth downs, in my opinion.
Tyron Tracy started running better in the second half.
See, thinking a lot of people were hyping up Tyron Tracy Jr. He had 2.9 yards a carry.
Yeah.
So let's fucking calm the fuck down.
He had a bad game, but other than the second half. The second half, he played a lot better. I do say that. The Giants as a whole played a lot better in the second half.
You couldn't play a lot worse. They got shut out in the second half.
Yes.
And arguably, they missed 2 field goals. And they weren't, long ones either. I think it was a 47 or 45.
Yeah.
And honestly, the thing is at the end there with the field goal, I'm glad they took it because I think it was a dumb decision. They were down 10, and they were kicking the field goal to make it a 7-point game.
Yeah.
So they're going to go to the Hail Mary anyways.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just go for the touchdown? Then you're only down 3.
I think that's just the timing thing.
I guess. But still, I didn't like it.
Anyways,
this was by far the worst game for the O-line. This was just Jeezel Pete's. We actually looked like a very solid group coming into this game.
Yeah.
And our defense, you were due. About time you stepped up to the plate and you did something. If you'd have told me that we'd have scored 17 points this game, I'd have said we'd have fucking lost.
The Giants' offense is not great, but
3rd down and 12, Joey B in the fucking clutch on the run, throw to Andre Yoshi.
There's a world where
that was a great throw.
There's a world where this is they punt on that 3rd and 18. He doesn't get the 50-yard touchdown.
Exactly.
Yeah, betting favorite. What percentage of him was running for a touchdown?
I literally thought 3rd and 18. I was like, this drive's over.
I thought when he scrambled, I thought he was like, oh, he must just see the field goal range. I was like, oh, perfect. And then I was like, okay, they're still not here. Where the fuck is the defense? I was watching him 10 yards downfield. They're still covering these guys, looking at him is he going to throw it? He's fucking 15 yards on the field. What do you mean?
He also reached 20 miles an hour on that run, too.
It was... But there's a world, and if they make some fucking field goals, this is a completely different conversation we're having here.
Yep. Also, 3rd down and 3 at midfield. Guess what the play call is? Halfback fucking draw. Are you shitting me? That's where the play calling is an issue there. If it's 3rd down and 1, fair. I'll hear you out. I still don't think that should have been the call. But, motherfucker, man. And all the officiating. I want to talk about the officiating.
Halfback draw play is the fake pass run, but, never worked.
The officiating for this game was just terrible. It was fucking god-awful. Chase Brown had a 1-yard rushing touchdown. Was called back by Hoda and Cordell Volson. Go rewatch it. Cordell Volson pancaked that motherfucker. Not a hold. It just simply wasn't.
Sure.
And then the very next play. Sexy Dexy throws Joe Burrow on his ass. Throws him down. That's part of the rules. Can't throw your quarterback down.
And then we see on Monday.
And then we saw those fucking 2 blatant shit roughing the passer calls.
FNS got one really bad.
That was way worse.
I thought Kinlaw's. I was like, all right, but
I didn't see Kinlaw's. I saw the one.
He just went high.
I saw the one on Rodgers.
He went high. I think
Rodgers commented on it too.
Yeah, I think the reason with Burrow was it was just kind of he got the ball out, so you could argue. I don't know.
No, he didn't. It was a sack.
Was it a sack?
Was.
Or am I thinking a different play?
You're thinking a different play.
Oh.
Literally,
he got hit hard in another play.
Fucking DeMarcus Lawrence fucking threw him down.
I thought he got hit hard in another play. He took a shot.
He did. He took a bunch of shots. He took a lot of shots.
Offensive line was ridiculously bad.
I think I know what play you're talking about. Did he go to the 10 after?
He was like, just got really hit. He got hit really
My
hard.
heart fucking dropped when I seen him.
Fucking like damn near went like that.
Yeah, that was when we went to 10 after
and they
that.
didn't grow it, but it was like it wasn't really. It was hit him in the belly. It was just like a bang bang play. Threw the ball, got hit down. So I was like,
you can argue that too. If
And
those were
then,
called
yeah.
roughing the passer, there's an argument there. It's
but the
whatever.
Bills Jets game was ridiculous.
That was ridiculous.
There was 20
officiating.
penalties.
That was worse than the Bengals game.
25 penalties almost. I think it was 22. Ridiculous.
And also, there was a blatant hold on B.J. Hill. Just didn't call it on a fourth down conversion they got. They just didn't call it. Whatever.
You take wins when you can get them in this league. Moral of the story, though.
This might be, in the Joe Burrow era, this might be the most pissed off I've been after a win. I don't feel good. Both wins this year, they don't move me. We beat the Panthers by 10.
Yeah.
Granted, I think we played better than that. But still, we allowed 24 points to the fucking Panthers. And then the Giants.
20, we allowed 20.
Offensive Asterclass. I mean,
I know the Giants. They people said they've been playing better, but the Giants had no Malik Neighbors and Devin Singletary. He's their starter.
I was legitimately scared after watching them last week against Seattle.
Like that was it.
Seattle's defense better than ours.
We see that first touchdown. I'm like, okay, Bengals kids. We'll see what happens here, and then just nothing. They just couldn't block. They couldn't block. Couldn't keep Burrow up. Couldn't give him time.
Burrow had a good game.
Just a fucking.
When the game was online, 3rd down and 12. Which, by the way, the play before, 2nd down and 12. Epic draw. Good shit, Zach. Fuck yeah. Did it throw him off sides? No, it didn't. You fucking idiot. I saw the last time the Bengals held an opponent to under 10 points was Zach Taylor's first win. This should be his last win. Get that motherfucker out of there.
It's just hard. It's hard.
I can't stand him.
You guys play the Browns this week. Nick Chubb debut.
This is such a Bengal. This has Bengals loss written all over it. The Browns are seen as fucking one of the worst teams in football. Arguably the worst.
With the quarterback play, you can say that.
We're going into the fucking dog pound.
Their
baby.
defense is taking a step back too.
In order for me to really think the Bengals are going to do something this year, I'm going to see back-to-back blowouts. Because we play
back-to-back blowouts.
Not blowouts, but I'm going to see a blowout this game.
Browns game, and then
We play the Eagles, which, by the way, got flexed from a 4:25 to 1 o'clock game. Okay, sure, I guess, cool.
You think they should blow out the Eagles?
No, I don't think it's blowout. I think we need to beat the Eagles.
Gotcha. Which you could. The Eagles have not looked great either this year.
If we beat both those teams in convincing fashion, I will have more hope.
That'll put you at
And
4-4.
Because right now, if the season ended, we'd have the 7th overall pick.
Sure.
We would have had the 3rd pick last week. Whatever. I'm done talking about it. I'm still not convinced my Bengals will do shit this year. It's whatever. Wasting
I
another
have
year.
hope a little bit because my division sucks.
Wasting another year of Burrow and Jamar. As long as that fucking
wasting T's last year.
probably. As long as that idiot's our head coach, we're not doing shit. With his arm. Sorry.
Final game, Bills Jets.
Talk about the officiating for this game. Fuck.
22 penalties.
Yeah.
Was the longest fourth quarter I think I've ever watched in a football game. It was the longest 4 minutes I've ever watched. The Jets offense looked terrible, other than the Hail Mary. They didn't look that. They looked better than their score, but like they had some drives where they were cooking. You missed field goals. The play. I thought a lot of the play calling when they needed first downs were just kind of like what the fuck, I guess. And the off paid, the same bullshit, not on the same page excuse we've had. This is week 6 of the season.
Yeah, and you also had a full training camp.
He had an entire year where he was healthy for week 13. I swear to God, he was going to suit up.
And wasn't he also practicing too?
He was going to suit up if he needed it. They needed him because he was so ready to play.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Also,
if you're
Jets
ready to
fans.
play, how do you not have chemistry? And this is a year now of no chemistry. Really? We've been playing together for a year.
You know what I'm hearing? Excuses.
Bullshit. You can't tell me you haven't developed chemistry. I don't want to toot a horn. Darnell Mooney, 5 games, fucking dialed in, I guess. But then you have a significantly better receiver in Garrett Wilson and a significantly better quarterback in Aaron Rodgers, and they're not dialed in. What's the reason there, buddy? Like you should be able to lock in a receiver, and you've been with him way longer than Darnell Mooney's been with the Falcons. Garrett Wilson's been there for Rodgers' entire tenure. Injury aside, Rodgers, if you said he could have practiced, and then he had an entire training camp, and now 5 weeks in, and they're still on the same page to the point where they had to go get another receiver because These fucking guys just couldn't lock in. Like, are we dead ass?
He also, as soon as Tavon Adams got traded, he was already in Rodgers' house. They were already just throwing a party.
Dude, Garrett Wilson, in terms of like draft capital and potential, is one of the best receivers Aaron Rodgers has ever played with. Because Jordy Nelson was undrafted or a late round pick. Donald Driver was like a 6th round pick. Devontae was a fucking 4th, 5th round
I
pick.
think it was a 2nd round pick. 3rd
Round pick?
Devontae, I think it was.
I think it was a late round pick. But
Still not a 1st round draft pick.
there's been all these receivers.
Gary Wilson was the
James
fucking
Jones,
10th overall
all
pick.
these receivers, always Rodgers bitching. I've never drafted a receiver in the 1st round. Yeah, but you've made the receivers they given you no shit. The Packers never drafted a receiver in the 1st round because they were obviously finding diamonds in the fucking rough who were amazing and you could throw to all your fucking career.
Yeah.
So stop bitching about 1st round receivers. So then you get your prized possession 1st round receiver. They gave you Mike Williams, one of the best deep ball catchers in the league, who's going off injury. They gave you Breece Hall, who's just this dynamic out of the backfield. Burst play, big playability guy. They give you a nice franchise left tackle, Tyron Smith, who's a little old, but he still got it. They bring in Morgan Moses, Pro Bowler, next to Lamar.
Also, you know what else they do? He goes to a team with the best defense in football.
They give you the best defense in football in terms of consistency. You can say other teams are better. If there's a team that you need to hold a team under 20 points, I would probably take the Jets.
I probably
And
would
they
too.
all they said was, man, just give us a QB.
Dude.
Give us a QB who can win games that we shouldn't lose. You should have won this game. You should have beat Denver. You could argue there's more. You could have won the Vikings game. Aaron Rodgers lost you that game all by himself. Nobody
Yeah.
else but
Also,
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. Just want to have another rant. How you're just such a piece of shit. Your leadership ability. The fact
the fucking guy
the
pisses me
balls
off.
he has on him. The fact that after halftime he
Shit.
said, "I would feel a lot better if the defense was playing better." Are you fucking
The
kidding
fact
me?
that after
Hang on.
a Hail Mary, he said that.
I want you to go to that Broncos-Jets game. I want you to tell me the fucking score if it was.
10-9.
10-9. Wait, who?
victory.
You mean Rodgers scored 9? Wait.
The Aaron Rodgers?
You
It
mean...
was raining. It was raining.
Oh.
It was wet. It was wet.
Fuck, it was raining. It's almost like Aaron Rodgers never played in the rain before.
It's almost like the 20-year veteran couldn't figure out the fucking
Oh
rain.
my god, he couldn't figure out the rain. Oh, it's different. It must be different, New York.
It's
It
a little
must
colder.
be different,
It's
I
colder.
guess.
And then and the nerve to say some dumb shit like that. Get your head coach fired.
Yeah,
Will lead
I don't give a
to-
fuck what he said. He got his head coach fired.
He's a
It's your fault, Robert.
Your defensive head coach has the best defense in the league. Okay.
That sounds like it is his job.
Hackett wasn't calling plays yesterday, I don't think.
No, he has play calling duties stripped.
He was stripped of his play calling duties. So your other boy also just isn't getting it done.
Oh my, yeah. They even bring every
And
fucking...
then we bring in whoever their head coach, whoever called plays for him. I think he's a bald guy. I saw him on the screen.
I think it was their interim fucking DC.
Ulbricht's just a mascot calling the defensive game. He doesn't have any input on offense, I don't think.
Yeah.
He's a defensive coach. He's an interim coach. You play rookie quarterback Bo Nix and the Broncos, who got 70-pieced last season with damn near the same roster.
Yep.
And you put up 9 points.
And, hold on.
And, crazy take, Zach Wilson beat the Broncos last season. Same fucking roster minus Bo Nix.
Oh my god, he did.
The Bo Nix. He beat Brett Ripien. The Brett Ripien Broncos. This is insanity. That
Also-
we're giving this guy this long of bullshit to make up and giving him the benefit of the doubt. It's ridiculous.
After that game, did you hear anybody on the defense bitch about the offense?
All you hear is we had Zach Wilson the one time.
I don't remember that.
Zach Wilson had the one press conference where he was like, said the wrong thing. After that, every finger was pointed at you. You're the reason why. They did the same thing last year. And he was a big reason why they sucked
He
ass.
was. He's not a good
Throwing to
quarterback.
ghosts. We're not acting like Zach Wilson's the best quarterback ever. But then everyone, and it's just the quarterback.
Well, at least he took accountability.
And then he eventually just took some accountability. Every game when he just took the fucking heaters right on the chin every game when they were saying you're the reason we lost this game. He took them on the fucking chin. You bring in Aaron Rodgers. He finally gets to play.
The fucking
And you
gosh.
beat the Titans and the Patriots. Two of the worst teams in football. No matter how I felt with the Titans, times are over. Times are over. Titans suck. Sorry. Fuck me, I guess.
Times are over.
And you're losing games the same fucking way you lost games last year with the better quarterback.
Yeah.
So it's something
With a
else.
supposedly better quarterback.
It's something else. It's not. They lost to the Vikings by one score, Aaron Rodgers threw a pick six and 2 other interceptions.
Yep.
Your fault. You lose
They
to the
were all 3
Broncos.
terrible interceptions.
Their offensive line has gotten no better. Like it's just like, come on. And then the fucking nerve this guy has to say the defense needs to play better in the second half when the defense has been the only reason the Jets have won football games in 2.5 years now.
Yeah. Honestly.
Ridiculous.
What was the score of the London game again? I forget. It was like 23-20?
It was 23-17.
23-17. You said the Vikings had a pick six. Take that back. We're all knotted up. No, 17-16.
They would win.
Yep.
And then there's so many other
Aaron Rodgers, you were
man.
in field goal range with that pick too. Stephon Gilmore in the game.
And Aaron Rodgers, I know you're not the reason they missed the field goals yesterday. But then to go after the game, after you said, and I quote,
"Oh God,
I didn't even look at him. I threw to a spot." If that is the case,
that's a
how
terrible
the
take.
fuck was he throwing the ball right to the guy he never looked at? And how was that guy in the wrong spot? If you're throwing to that spot and you didn't look at him and he was in that spot, he just fell on the ground, how is it his fault he's not in the spot?
And also, didn't he underthrow him too?
He underthrew. He did fall. God forbid Mike Williams falls. I mean, it's his fault.
It is a turf field sometimes.
You're supposed to, after the game, go up to you're supposed to say, I know Mike, he's not going to make that play again. It's just unfortunate.
You got to be a leader.
You gave out this bullshit excuse of why he's the reason you lost. Like, oh my God, what is next? What is next if Devontae comes over and they continue to suck ass?
I don't know.
What are they going to say now?
I don't know.
Ugh.
He'll blame on Devontae.
Devontae's going to, oh fuck.
Devontae's not the same.
Devontae's going to be Julio. It's going to be Julio syndrome. He's going to be fucking just, it's his fault. He can't stay healthy. It's his fault. He's going to have some bullshit.
Also, Devontae Adams' hamstring all of a sudden better.
His hammy.
It's all of a sudden better.
What if he has turf toe? Oh, that's the reason they lose.
What if he has pussyitis?
And Jets fans are on the same page of I've seen a lot of mixed. I've seen everybody's happy, obviously, Devontae. But a lot of Jets fans know that they don't need Devontae. The reason they're losing isn't because of not having Devontae. The reason they're losing is because their offense is terrible. It is terrible. It's not any better. It's a little bit better than last year.
It starts up front.
They're one of the worst teams in the red zone, I feel like. Every time they're in the red zone, they fucking can't convert.
Yeah. Tyron Smith is
my God.
Fucking the worst left tackle.
He's been terrible. He looked like he was 55 in that game yesterday. It was AJ Epinesa, who is known as kind of a bust. He was drafted highly and he was good in college.
Let's not talk about AJ Epinesa. Let's talk about the corner he couldn't block. They threw him out in motion. Just
if the lineman gets a hand on a corner, it's a pancake every single time. This guy took a right step. Rasul Douglas stepped into the left, and Tyron Smith just fell on his ass. Oh my God, dude.
Tyron Smith, he might retire after this year.
He might retire during this year if this doesn't start fixing.
Pull Levante Davis retired at halftime,
and that might have been Breeze's best game.
He actually had a good game, even though he did have a big run. He still even take that away.
He had a solid game. He had, let's look at it.
You wasted, I think he was 18 for 113 or something like that.
He had 113 with a 60-yard run.
Yeah.
It was. So he had the 17 for 150, 65 yards.
That's not terrible.
It's not as bad as it's been.
That's better than Brees.
And he also was solid out of the backfield, which is not what people like us knock Brees Hall for. It's because he can't run the football other than up and down the field, which he has shown every single game.
You know that 50-yard run? He actually had a hole. Literally just ran it right through.
That's the thing. There's no in between with the Jets. It's either perfectly blocked or terribly blocked, and it's 85% of the time terribly blocked. There's that 15% of the time where it's perfectly blocked, and that's when he scores 80-yard touchdowns. It's just it's a shit show. It's a shit show.
Yeah, let's just move on. No point.
And it seems like we just hate New York teams at this point. I promise
they make it pretty fucking easy.
You just do it to yourselves.
I don't like the Jets just because they get all this hype and they're just let's just bring yourself.
I don't like the Jets because of Aaron Rodgers. I used to be an Aaron Rodgers fan. If you did a poll today, who are your least liked NFL players?
Aaron
Rodgers is up there with Deshaun Watson. Deshaun's up there, and then maybe people are starting to hate Mahomes and Kelsey. I know I've seen a lot of stuff about
Mahomes
Chiefs,
definitely is,
but
it's kind of like Brady syndrome.
Yeah, it's just dude, get the fuck out.
Lamar's number one.
But the reasons are different. Watson obviously may have been raping.
Rapist.
And then Mahomes obviously he gets hated because He's the best.
It's the Brady syndrome, yeah.
And then, but Rodgers is doing it to himself.
Yep. Shooting.
It starts all the way back in training camp. He missed training camp so he can go get fucking high
Yeah.
on some in some foreign country.
That's not a good look. When that happened, you lose the locker room. It's just like in the he didn't get punished at all. He just came back.
No one gave a damn.
Hey, Aaron. Thanks for joining us. And it wasn't voluntary training camp. It was literally mandatory.
It was the mandatory.
Did he get fined? I don't remember. I don't recall.
Surely,
I don't recall him getting fined.
He better got fucking fined.
It's just like, I know you have one hell of a career, Aaron. I know you do. But like, why are you just,
And if it's to go see your daughter's first play or recital, oh my gosh, go for it.
Go for it, man.
If it's to go to a funeral or something terrible happens, you need to. That's fine.
If it's to go to fucking Zimbabwe to go get fucking high,
Zimbabwe, man, no, and that should be. It's like he doesn't even. It's like he doesn't care, but then he cares enough after the game to play how it's not his fault ever. I'm done talking about Jets.
He's terrible.
Logan, I'm sorry.
Worst leader in football.
That's how I feel. Logan.
All I know is you Jets fans, you better fucking hope Devontae.
There's so many other problems than Devontae fixes.
You better hope Devontae can block for you.
Devontae fixes nothing. You better put him in a 77 jersey. Number 77. I think it's Terrence Smith, actually. He wears 77, maybe. Anyways, week 7 predictions. That's good because we need to fill in time. So, who gets to go first? You?
You get to go first.
I get to go first.
Yep.
You're up 1.
I have it pulled up.
Connor won last week. I thought he was going to win by a lot, but he only won by 1 because we kind of.
We both did pretty well. I went 12-2, and you went 11-3.
Going into week 7.
All right, Thursday nights. Sean Payton's coming back home. Play Saints, Broncos Saints.
I'm thinking spitting a rattler again. I'm going to take the Broncos.
Taking the Broncos.
I will take the Broncos.
I'm assuming the Jags play in London back-to-back weeks.
I guess so.
Patriots Jags. That's crazy.
I think this is the Jags game that they win in London, unlike the one they lost last week.
Sure.
Jags will beat the Patriots in London.
Next is Lions versus Vikings.
I think the Lions will win this game in maybe convincing fashion. I think they're going to be hungry after losing Aiden Hutchinson.
Next is the Titans versus the Bills and Amari Cooper.
The Bills, in a move that actually benefits, and is the reason the Bills have been gone, will win this game because Amari Cooper is exactly what they needed.
Dolphins versus Colts, and I believe it's going to be AR this time.
It doesn't matter. Unless Stu is suiting up, it doesn't matter. Colts.
All right, next is Seahawks versus your Falcons.
This scares me a little bit. We always have high-scoring games against Seattle the last couple times.
It's always a good game between
really since Russell has been there. When Caesar got there, we always had high-scoring games. I'm not looking how our defense is looking. And their defenses looked actually solid this year when they're healthy. I'm still going with Falcons, obviously.
Still going with the Falcons.
I'm not going to pick against them.
Next could potentially be game of the week. Texans-Packers. At Lambeau. At the Lambeau.
I'll go Texans because I don't think Stroud will turn the ball over as much as Jordan Love.
Yeah, he's at least throwing a pick a game, dude.
Aaron Jones could miss the game.
Aaron Jones plays for the Vikings.
Fuck me. What am I thinking? Dumbass. You're right. God, I forget. Why did it go the same division? Dumbass.
Next is Bengals going to the dog pound, playing the Browns.
Oh,
Don't do it.
I'm going to pick the Browns.
You motherfucker.
I'm sorry. It's such a DeMar Hamlin game. Like, he's going to come back and score some touchdowns. He's starting.
Eagles Giants.
They're one of the worst run teams. I'm sorry. And I think we're going to need some differences. That's my scapegoat. Eagles Giants. Give me the Eagles.
Glad me pick your scapegoat. Anyways, Raiders Rams. No Devontae.
Rams. It doesn't matter.
Next is Panthers Commanders.
This I'm expecting to be a high-scoring game, actually. I'm
going
to take the Commanders, though. But I wouldn't be shocked if the Panthers kept it really close.
Actually, this could be the game of the week. Chiefs 49ers.
In San Fran?
It is in San Fran.
Chiefs. Can't go wrong with the Chiefs, man.
Sure. Next is Sunday Night Football. The new look Jets going up against maybe Russ Wilson and the
I
Steelers.
don't think the Jets are new look at all. Give me the Steelers. It's the same fucking Jets. I think the Steelers. This is a terrible team for them to play with the Devontae Adams, and who's probably not going to play much anyways. The Steelers defense is going to be really good, and I think the Steelers offense will be good enough to score points. I think the Jets are probably held under 20 again.
Ooh.
And the Steelers are blue in them.
Next is Ravens versus Buccaneers.
Also game of the week contender because Buccaneers offense
At Raymond
really
James
good.
Stadium.
Let me get Ravens. Man, a lot of these games are kind of clear cut for me. Ravens. I mean, the Buccaneers offense is terrible. Defense is terrible.
Chargers versus Cardinals. The second Monday Night Football
This
game.
is another one. I think this is clearly a Cardinals win. I think the Cardinals offense is better. I think their defense is just as good, if not just like a little worse. But give the Cardinals.
All right.
Hopefully Marvin plays.
It's going to do it for your predictions.
That wasn't the craziest predictions. They're kind of all favorites nearly. Sorry. Week 7. Broncos Saints Thursday night.
You know, I'm going to take Spencer Rattler, baby.
Think Spencer Rattler gets his first NFL win.
I think he does.
All right, Pats Jaguars in London.
I think the Jaguars get it done, but barely.
Barely.
Yep.
Lions Vikings in Minnesota.
I'm going to take the Lions here as well.
Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills.
I'm going to take the Bills. Even they didn't trade for Mark Cooper. Still taking them.
Yeah. Colts Dolphins in Indianapolis.
Give me the Colts. Tua's still not playing, and, you know.
I know I hurt you. Don't hurt me. Seahawks Falcons?
You know, Jim?
Fine. I don't hate it.
I think, I'm
Do
going
your thing.
Seahawks,
Do your thing. Do your thing.
I don't think the Falcons can win out in their schedule.
I understand.
Nothing personal.
Texans Packers.
I'm going to go Texans. Even though the Packers have been rolling, I think Texans stop right in their tracks.
Your Bengals taking the Browns.
Bengals.
Nothing else?
They're my team.
Clear cut?
They're my team.
Eagles Giants.
I'm going to take the Eagles. Eagles.
We got Rams Raiders.
Give me the Rams.
Commies Panthers.
Give me the Commies.
Give them the Commies. Chiefs Niners.
Give me the 49ers.
Wow. You guys Niners. Sure. I wouldn't hate that. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Could happen. Cut. Jets Steelers. I think Jordan Mason's healthy now too. Jets Steelers.
I'm going to take the Steelers. I kind of want to take the Jets, but after all that shit talking, I just can't.
Dude,
I can't.
It's not even shit talking. They do it to themselves. Ravens Bucks.
I'm going to take Ravens here. I hope the Buccaneers win, but I just know they're not.
And the Cardinals Chargers in Arizona. Glendale.
Give me the Chargers.
Taking Jim Harbaugh.
Taking Jim Harbaugh, who did
He's
actually,
medical injury.
have a little episode.
He had a stomach bug.
Hopefully he's okay. It was a heart problem.
He had bodily harm.
He had a arterial flood or whatever the fuck it's called. And he'll be wearing a heart monitor this game.
That's probably good. Stress would not be ideal.
Apparently he had like a surgery like 10 years ago.
No, I'm not familiar with his medical history.
Well, I only heard on Sunday Night Football.
All right, so we have 1,
1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
There'll be a winner.
Guaranteed winner.
There you
Look
go.
out for Broncos Saints, Seahawks Falcons, Bengals Browns, Chargers Cardinals, and Chiefs Niners.
Yep.
So we're gonna head into some trivia.
There you go.
NBA is very close to happening, so if you're an NBA viewer, stay tuned. We're getting there.
Buckle up.
A lot of NBA
Buttercup.
content will be coming soon. It's because LeBron and the Lakers will be
LeBron's the GOAT.
a week away. Next episode, probably. This will come
Yeah,
out-
it'll literally be able to
This
be.
will come out Wednesday, so you'll hear some Lakers stuff on next episode. But we have top NFL 1,000-yard receivers in the 2000s. Last week, we did NFL 1,000-yard rushers in the 2000s.
We missed one. It was fucking Willis
And
McGahee.
this will obviously be a little harder.
I don't know.
Well, there's a lot. I feel like there's a lot more.
I mean, there probably is a lot more, yeah, but still. There was, 127 last week? 126? How many's there?
220.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot of good receivers, though. It'd probably take some spots there. So
Yeah, it is multiple seasons, too. So. Can I fucking have to make it count all of a sudden? What the hell? Bullshit.
No.
I know. I'm trying to do practice mode, so I don't have to fucking. You know what I mean? There we go.
Tom Payton I'm putting down, dog.
Practice mode. Start quiz. Control Windows. And let's get going. 2, 1.
We can knock an obvious one out. AJ Green.
It's in order again, so we have Lions 2012.
It's got to be Calvin.
Calvin Johnson. And I'm just going to type in Johnson. I got a lot of Johnsons. I got 12 Johnsons.
He's got 12 Johnsons.
Atlanta in 2015.
Who?
Julio Jones. Atlanta 2015.
Oh.
Pittsburgh 2015.
AB.
And what a year, 2015. 2 1,800-yard receivers.
Yeah.
2019, New Orleans Saint.
It's got to be Michael Thomas.
Michelle Thomas. Cleveland 2013.
Josh Gordon, baby.
Josh Gordon, old hyphy.
Old pot smoker.
Houston 2018.
Yeah.
Hopkins, New England in 2011.
Whoa. This could be
Edelman?
Gronk. This could be Edelman.
Edelman? Edelman's on the list, but it's not that one.
Is it Gronk?
Gronk.
It's got to be Gronk.
Kowski? Nope.
What?
Is it Welker? It was Welker. Yeah. New York Giant 2011. 1,500 yards.
Victor Cruz.
Victor Cruz. It's been a minute since I've heard that name. Tampa 2018.
Mike Evans.
Michael
Ooh,
Evans.
could be Chris Godwin.
It's
They're
Mike
both
Evans.
on the list, but
Yeah, both on those. Green Bay in 2014.
is that
Jordy?
Oh yeah.
Jordy
I don't
Nelson.
know why that was Devontae's rookie. I don't know why.
Chicago in 2012. Is that B. Marsh?
That's got to be B. Marsh
He had a crazy year. Am I spelling it wrong? Yeah, I am.
with Jay Cutler.
KC in 2018.
That's got to be Tyreek.
Tyreek Hill. We have the Giants in 2015. Is that
OBJ.
Odell Beckham. 2010 Denver Bronco. So this is before
That's
Peyton.
Devarius.
Not Devarius. We already had Thomas for Michael Thomas. It is Denver in 2010. Is that Sanders?
No, Manuel Sanders played one.
This is before.
What?
Before Peyton. Before Tebow. Is it like Brandon Lloyd? Wow. Brandon Lloyd for 1,500.
That's crazy.
I did not expect that.
That might be the most forgotten 1,500 season.
Indy in 2016.
Who?
1,400. Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, do I?
Hilton. Another name I haven't heard of it. Pittsburgh in 2018. 1,400. Not
That's Juju.
really. Smith. Schuster?
Did you get it?
Schuster? You got it. Bengal 2013.
Adriel Jeremiah Green.
Chicago in 2013. Not named Brandon Marshall. 1,400.
Oh, Alshon Jeffrey.
Alshon Jeff. No.
What?
Is it 1F? Is it Jeffrey? Is it spell? How do you spell Jeff? It's gotta be. He's definitely at least once.
Alshon.
Jeff.
Jeffery.
He's never had 1,000 yards.
That's bullshit.
Not in the 2010s, at least. 2013 Chicago. Is that Greg Olson?
Girls play for the Panthers. Greg Olson?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
1,000%.
I don't know.
He was a Bear. It was like his early. He started Bears. It's not him though. 2013 Chicago Bear.
What? They have a wait.
Hey,
How
Royal?
many yards is this?
1,400.
Oh, it might be. Is it a Royal?
It's not a Royal. Hester. Got return yards. 2013 Bears. What the fuck?
I thought for sure it was Alshon Jeffrey.
Is it like Martellus Bennett?
No, that's fucking
Who's the
crazy.
2013 Bear? Is it the Knox guy? Who the fuck is it? It's not Brandon Marshall. It was after Brandon Marshall.
What?
The year after Brandon Marshall. What the fuck?
It's not him.
Who?
I was thinking Kevin White. Not Kevin White.
Kevin White. Rowdy White's on there though. Obviously Rowdy White's on there. Who the fuck is Chicago in 2013?
I thought for sure it was Alshon Jeffrey.
I don't think he was 2013. I think he was like the 15, like Jordan Howard days. What the 1,400 yards isn't nothing to forget about. Is this a one outlier year? It has to be. I'm skipping past it. I got nothing.
You are spelling it wrong. You did get.
What is it?
You got 1,400 yards that year.
What's his name?
Alshon Jeffrey.
Spell it again.
Jefffery.
ERY.
Oh,
I was REY all day.
that's not cheating. I said Alshon Jeffrey.
We looked up spelling. 100%. Arizona in 2011.
Larry
Fitzgerald. Wonder how many he actually had in the 2010s. I didn't look. Fuck. Jacksonville 2015. Is that old Allen?
Allen Robinson.
2018 Green Bay Packer.
2016?
2018.
That's got to be Devontae.
Charger in 2017.
Keenan Allen.
It's got to be Keenan. San Fran 2018.
San Fran? How many yards is this?
This is 1,300 yards.
Is that Kittle? Seems steep.
Kittle.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Minnesota in 2018.
Stephon?
Diggs.
Multiple times.
Thielen.
Oh, he did have that crazy year, yeah.
Tampa in 2012.
Vincent Jackson?
Yeah, it's got to be. Yep.
R.I.P.
Dallas 2012. Is that old Desi?
Dez, he didn't catch it.
Indianapolis in 2012. Is that like the last of Reggie?
Oh, yep. Reggie Wayne.
Yeah. We got Roddy White. Kansas City 2018.
Kelsey.
Gotta be Kelsey. Tampa in 2019.
Chris Godwin.
Gotta be Chris Godwin. Washington 2013.
Ooh.
Is that Deshaun Jackson?
Oh.
No.
Jordan Reed.
No.
Pierre Garcon.
Yes. Lions in 2014. Is that the Golden Tate year? 1,300 at Golden Tate?
That's crazy.
When? When the fuck did they get 1,300 at a Golden Tate? That's crazy to me. As we go to the next one. Green Bay in 2014. Is that a Greg Jennings year? Jennings.
I don't think it is.
He is on the list in 2010, not 2014 though. 2014 Green Bay Packers.
Is that Cobb? That's crazy.
It is Cobb, 1,200 yards. Pittsburgh in 2010.
Is that
fucking
Hines Ward?
Hines? No.
That seems late for him.
Hines Ward? 2010 is way after this. He must have been in the early 2000s. Pittsburgh 2010, is that going to be Miller?
Heath Miller?
Is it Heath? No.
Wait, who the fuck was the receivers? No, that's too early for him.
2010.
Who was it?
Ooh, is it?
Is it Holmes? San Antonio
Holmes. Logan's fucking favorite player ever. It's not, unless I'm spelling it wrong. It's not. It's Antonio Holmes.
What was he throwing to then?
Pittsburgh 2010. When did they win the Super Bowl? What year?
That would be. They lost to Rodgers, I think 2010. They went against Kurt Warner 2008.
Who the fuck was the receivers? It was before Antonio Brown.
Mike Wallace.
Yeah, sure. Ram in 2018. Little Cupper? No.
Oh, Brandon Cooks? Or Robert Woods?
No. Woods. Yes. 1,200 from Brandon Cooks in 2018 and 1,200 from Robert Woods in 2018.
That's the only one that won the Super Bowl.
Goff was slanging. New Orleans 2013.
Marquise Colston, baby.
He's on the list, though. It's not him, though.
Jimmy Graham?
It's Graham. Miami in 2019.
Is that
Devontae Parker?
That's crazy.
Wow. 1,200 from the kid.
Fuck. That was the year before Tua.
Detroit in 2019. It's like Galladay.
Oh my gosh, Kenny Galladay.
Kenny Galladay. 2019 Dallas Cowboy.
It's got to be. Oh, is it Amari Cooper?
Yeah, it's got to be Cooper, right? That adds up timeline wise. Giants 2011.
Not Victor Cruz. Oh.
Knicks.
Oh my gosh, Hakeem Nicks. What a pull.
2019 Carolina Panther.
DJ
Moore. Yep. Cleveland 2019 gets 1174.
Was that Odell? No, we already had him.
Yes, him.
Jarvis Landry?
Landry. Yep. So he had a sneaky year for them. I feel like his tenure with the Browns, he had a good years for Miami. San Francisco in 2013. Is that Vernon Davis? Nope. Is that
20.
Michael Crabtree?
That's got to be, yep.
No.
What?
2013 San Francisco. He's on the list, though, not Michael Crabtree.
Not Michael Crabtree,
2013.
not Vernon Davis.
Is it? No way.
This is the year after that. This is the year with the Super Bowl.
I guessed Randy Moss.
That's nuts.
He did make the list, obviously, but he wasn't on the. All right.
That's
He
great.
played for the Niners that year, didn't he?
Yeah, he got like fucking 500 yards.
Who was their fucking 1,100-yard receiver? Damn near 1,200 in 2013. That was the year after they won the Super Bowl, right? 'Cause they went in 2012.
Well, the thing is, like they say, it was in 2013.
Yeah, it was a
Technically,
12-13 Super Bowl.
yeah.
So, all right, so who was receiving the ball for them?
It was Crabtree's on that team. Vernon
I got a
Davis.
name. Is it Torrey Smith?
Wait, no, he played for the Ravens then.
Was he there? He's on the list either.
He played for the Ravens that time.
Is it?
Oh my gosh,
Smith
is it like a
2013 Niner? Sneaky 1,100 yards. How was it not Vernon Davis?
Oh, Anquan Bolden.
Anquan Bolden. He does get the list. Name. Philly in 2018. Is that going to be Aguilar?
No, it's not Aguilar.
How fucking spelling? Aguilar.
Is it Aghlor?
Aghlor. Nope. Is it Ertz? Yeah. I might not even be Aguilar at all.
Nelson Aguilar has a special place in my heart.
Kansas City in 2010. Is that going to be Dwayne Bowe?
Oh my gosh.
It is Dwayne Bowe.
I feel like he's always forgotten about.
Oakland in 2019.
That is ooh.
Why am I blanking right now?
That's not Henry Ruggs.
That's crazy. It's like 2020s. He was the same class as Jerry Jeudy, I'm pretty sure. Which, I mean, I guess. But is that not 2019 Oakland Raider? I feel like that would be Crabtree in Oakland in 2019. Didn't he have that like
he was like
Derek
2015.
Carr. Who was Derek Carr throwing to in 2019? Who was Derek Carr's guy? Is it Renfro? I feel like it's Renfro. I don't know how to spell it. I remember he had a good year though.
I think that was the year.
Is it Waller?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
probably it's Darren Waller.
Duh. Seattle in 2016. Is this
Doug Baldwin?
One of the most slept on receivers like ever. No one talks about it. He retired early too.
Yeah, he got hurt.
Denver in 2019.
Sutton.
Yeah, that has to be something. Yep. 2019 Dallas Cowboy, 1,100 yards.
Whoa, two
Was
Dallas.
it Lamb's
Cowboys.
first year? No.
No, CD was 2020.
Yeah, you're right.
Um,
CD Dallas 2019. Is it tight end? Witten?
No, he wasn't Raiders for then. I mean, you can run Witten. Maybe it's him.
He gets Dallas 2010.
All
right. 2019 Dallas Cowboy. 1,100 yards. Ooh! No. I thought it would be. Thought it would be Terrence Williams, but no.
That's crazy.
You get Mike Williams for the Chargers in 2019, though, at the bottom of the list.
Wait, that actually, no, it's not him.
Who?
I was thinking Cole Beasley.
I think it could be Beasley. Beasley. It's not Beasley. Unless it's spelled funny.
Let's see, Cole Beasley.
2019 Dallas Cowboy. Come on, 2019.
Cole Beasley.
Why am I thinking tight end?
Beasley?
Yeah, that's not it. That's what I typed.
Yeah.
2019 Dallas Cowboy.
What? Who was with Amari Cooper?
Yards with Amari Cooper.
Before they got CD.
Is it? No,
What?
it can't be a running back, dumbass. 1,100 yards of that would be crazy. 2019. Is it like I was going? That's way too early though. Like Miles Austin, but that's way too early.
Miles Austin.
Is it tight end?
Who was their tight
Who
end?
was before Jake Ferguson?
We'll
Didn't they have a good tight end? Was it Schultz?
Maybe.
I don't know if he was there then though. It's not Dalton Schultz. 2019 Dallas Cowboy. Who the fuck was your? Maybe one of those Willis fucking McGahees, dude.
Dude, what? This is 5 years ago.
Oh,
Is it who is it?
Recent retiree Michael Gallup.
Oh,
That's why we forgot he fucking doesn't play anymore. Okay. Kansas City in 2015, 1,000 yards. Fuck. Jeremy Maclin. Got it, though. It's crazy. Jeremy Maclin, 1,000 yards. Jeez.
what?
2015. Tennessee, 2015. 1,000 yards.
The tight end, Delaney Walker. I was picturing his Madden cover.
Miami in 2012.
Ooh.
So this is the time frame of... This is before Jarvis Landry.
Oh my gosh.
It's not fucking... That'd be crazy if it was.
Who'd you guess?
Oh, it is. Brian Hartline. Ohio State legend.
Oh, dude, I have his card.
I didn't know he went to I didn't know he had almost 1,100. Tennessee in 2013. So this was during the Delaney Walker days.
Who's the receivers?
Ramos?
Come on. No.
He was a Titan. Fact.
Yeah, dude, we probably fucking close to 1,000 yards.
Tennessee.
You combine his Titans days and his fucking 49ers days, and he still might not have close to fucking 1,000 yards.
2013, Tennessee. I feel like I got it. What's that guy's name, dude? Oh my god, I can't remember his name. I got his face though.
What number does he wear?
80s?
Are we thinking of the same guy?
Who?
I don't think it's him though. I think Corey Davis.
Yes. Not in 2012 though.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
You said that, and I was just going to jump on it, but no, it's not. 2013. I'm thinking of. Oh my god. I can't. Atlanta in 2013. Is it Tony Gonzalez? No. Oh, that's Harry Douglas. The year Julio got hurt. Harry Douglas, 2013.
Whoa.
1,000 yards. Denver in 2012.
What?
Same year as fucking. Who was that? Another Denver. Same year as Demarius Thomas, 2012. Fuck. Who sniffed out 1,064 yards in 2012 with Tebow?
Oh, dude.
Who is Tebow throwing?
We're getting to the thousands, like just
who is Tebow throwing to?
fucking no. The Broncos were known for one play. That was the fucking.
Who did Tebow throw to in 2012?
That was a slant to the house.
Seattle in 2019.
That's DK, Tyler Lockett.
Metcalf. It's gotta be Lockett. Yep. Buffalo in 2015.
Ooh, is that? Oh, I know his
name. I wish
name.
it was Stevie Johnson, but it's not.
Kelvin Benjamin.
He was never. No, he was a Panther when he was good. He was a tight end for the Bills. This, I think, is John Brown. Nope, it's not
Who
John
am I
Brown.
thinking of?
Kelvin Benjamin was a Panther with Cam, and then he went.
Oh, wait, no, it's Sammy Watkins. That's what I was thinking of. Sammy Watkins, not fucking Kelvin Benjamin.
Yeah, he went to the Bills like end of his career. Bengal in 2019.
That's got to be Tyler Boyd.
Boyd.
AJ Green didn't play all the year.
2015.
Not Josh Gordon.
That's Terrell Pryor. Jesus.
It was?
No, but we got Pryor for Washington or Cleveland 2016.
2015.
2015.
Oh!
Same year as Jarvis Landry.
Wait, no, it's not him. I was thinking of Gary Barnage.
I don't hate that. Gary B.
No
with the
fucking way.
1,043.
That's crazy.
Dallas 2010. I'm gonna kill myself. Who the fuck is Dallas in 2010?
I'm gonna kill myself.
2010 Dallas.
Is that Miles Austin?
Is that the Miles Austin? Yes, sir.
There you go.
Arizona 2013.
Ooh.
Was this Palmer?
Yeah, that's Palmer. I think it's Star Palmer. So he's throwing to Larry Fitz, of course.
Larry Fitz. It was like John Brown. It was like, is it Floyd?
Oh,
Michael Floyd.
Yeah, that's underrated guy right
2013.
there.
Jacksonville 2015.
Is that?
I got it, but I want to give you a chance. See if it clicks in your head.
There's like two guys I'm thinking of right now. Alan Hearns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jets 2015. Is that fucking Decker?
Oh, Eric Decker.
It is. He led the league in touchdowns. Logan brings it up every fucking time we've ever talked about Eric Decker. Because that year they went 10-7 and missed playoff, or 10-6 and missed playoff, and he was like,
I do remember that
"Just
actually.
fucking the Jets thing." Tennessee in 2011
Ooh.
and Tennessee in 2012,
Yeah,
2013.
I'm not familiar with fucking.
Who was good in Tennessee?
I don't fucking know.
This is like the end of Chris Johnson. No,
You get 1,000 though.
dude, I got a name. I don't got a name, but I got a face.
Dude, I don't know.
2011. Who's quarterback in the 2011 Tennessee Titans?
Was that Jake Locker?
No way. He had 2,000-yard receivers though. Jacksonville 2019.
Jacksonville 2019? Is that Marquise Lee? That feels crazy though.
It's crazy. Is it? Who's the fucking hit the one-handed catch?
Keenan Cole?
Is it Cole? No, it's not Keenan Cole. Jacksonville 2019. This is before Trevor.
This is Blake Bortles court. Wait.
No, this is Gardner,
Wait.
right?
This is Gardner, yeah.
Who was Gardner throwing to?
Wait. No. This was Trevor Lawrence's rookie year. No. What am I thinking? No, it wasn't.
He was drafted after, bro.
Yeah.
He's 21.
So 2019, pre-COVID, Gardner Minshew starting quarterback. Who was he?
Was it Gardner though? Because Gardner would have been quarterback 2020.
Gardner.
This would have been before Gardner.
Well, Gardner's playing. He played against the Bengals, and it was Gardner Minshew quarterback.
This could even be before Gardner though. 2019.
Fuck.
1,000 yards.
Oh my gosh.
He's definitely not there anymore.
Is it Marvin Jones?
I think it is. Jones Jr.? No, it's not Marvin Jones. I think it's that kind of player though. Carolina in 2019.
Wait, there's 2,000 receivers in Carolina in 2019? Because DJ Moore was one of them. Wait, that could be McCaffrey. Because that was like his really crazy season.
McCaffrey. It is McCaffrey. 1,000 yards receiving.
Yeah.
I don't think he had 1,000 yards rushing.
Maybe not, but I know he had a crazy fucking year.
Ram in 2016. Or it's just LA 2016.
So that's got to be.
Could be a Ram, could be a Charger.
So if it's Charger, and it's not, that could be Mike Williams. If it's Charger, but if it's Ram,
it's just LA. LA could be Charger, could be Ram.
So the Rams were pretty bad back then. I think that might have been the first year.
This has been like
that was Goff's rookie.
Drafted.
That was Goff's rookie year. Yeah.
They were bad that year. Rivers throwing like, oh wait, nope.
Who?
I was going to tell you Gates.
That's a little late, brother. Maybe Mike Williams?
I already got Mike Williams for 2019.
No.
LA 2016. Could be Ram, could be Charger.
Who the fuck was he throwing to? Philip Rivers.
I thought it was Bobby Trees.
Let's see. Philip Rivers had Keenan Allen, Mike Williams. But no way was a third receiver there.
We got 4 names left. We need LA 2016, Jacksonville 2019, Tennessee 2011.
Dude, Jacksonville 2019, that feels so gettable.
Tennessee 2012. I think the Tennessee 2013, 2011 guy are the same guy. So
no, it's not him. He didn't play for Jacksonville then. I think fucking no. No, he even got 1,000 yards.
Dude.
I don't know why the fuck I was thinking Zay Jones.
We already got Zay Jones anyways, if we could. It was Zay Jones. I ran Dorial Green Beckham for the fucking Titans. Who was the Titans guy?
I don't know.
2013. Who was the Titans quarterback in 2013?
It might have been Jake Locker.
This would have been the year the Ravens won the Super Bowl.
Might have been Jake Locker, Charlie Mettenworst or whatever. Zach Mettenberger.
Oh my god, they had such pop. But there was a starter though. Who was the starter?
It's fucking Mariota back in 2015.
Who was before Mariota?
That's when they drafted Mariota. It was a fucking QB carousel.
Dude. Who sniffed out 1,000 though?
Honestly, I'm proud of her performance, really.
Corey Davis was like when Mariota was there.
Yeah.
So this is before Mariota, 2,000-yard years.
Wait, Corey Davis got drafted the year after Mariota. He was the 4th pick.
That was in 2016.
Yeah.
So then early 2000s Tennessee Titan wide receiver.
No.
You got the Jacksonville guy, 2019?
Dude, that feels so fucking gettable.
It is.
It's 5 years ago. Who
5
is he
years ago.
throwing it to? I thought Marvin Jones for sure. I kind of felt cool about that.
Yeah.
I feel like
didn't
I
hate that at all.
pulled one out.
2019 Jacksonville.
Would that? It's
2019
not. It wasn't Marquise Lee,
Jacksonville.
which I figured it wouldn't be.
Keenan Cole,
Was
Marquise
it like some
Lee.
shit? It was like some receiver that just went there, had a I don't know, man. Did they have a tight end do some crazy shit?
No. That'd be like Eifert, right?
No, he's still in the Bengals then.
2019.
Wait, was he?
He's in 1,000.
I know. I'm saying like I don't remember.
I'm saying like he wouldn't. I don't think he might not even have 1,000 Bengals.
I think that was no. He did lead league in touchdowns one year though.
2019 Jaguar to LA 2016 is gettable. If it's Ram, like it's
We don't even know what fucking team it's from though.
LA 2016 1,002.
Oh fuck you! Fuck you!
We're at 25 minutes. 30 is the cap. We got 4.5 minutes. Think of these fucking names.
Dude, the fucking Jacksonville guy. Who was it, bro? Who is it? It's not a running back. No way. McCaffrey did. That was like a crazy season out of him.
Is it like no?
Who are you thinking?
Like Denard Robinson? At the time frame?
Who the fuck is Denard Robinson?
The Michigan Wolverines guy.
I'm not ringing a
He's on
bell.
the NCAA 14 game.
Oh, that's who that is?
Yeah.
Oh, well, doesn't ring a bell. Dude, who's the Jacksonville guy? 5 years ago, bro. How did I not remember this?
This is before Trevor Lawrence. So this is fucking Gardner Minshew slinging the football at 85% completion because he's never thrown drops. He's like his only thing is he's really efficient quarterback. The Ram 2016.
Also feels gettable. The Titans, I could probably be here all day.
The Titan, I'm gonna be pissed off because I'm looking at him. I just don't have a name. And then Ram, is it Ram? I want to say it's Ram.
I think it has to be. Ooh, hold on. It could be a chart. No, you already ran that. Never mind.
What?
I was thinking Tyreek Williams or Tyleek Williams or whatever, but you ran Williams.
Oh yeah, Tyree Williams.
Yeah. He beats Cox.
He went to the Lions. I remember I was thinking like, look, he's not a bad signing. Tyree Williams. Yeah, literally weeks later. Fucking fucker.
It's a lot of fuck.
Who is the Titans?
Dude, I don't even know who was catching the ball back there.
Titans in the early 2010s.
Delaney Walker? That's all I know.
Delaney Walker was, let's just timeline it out. Delaney Walker was 2015. That was his best season. So this would have been, son of a bitch. I feel like he's a bearded guy. He has a beard. Black guy, obviously. Black guy, beard. And he's like an 80s number. That's what I'm coming in my head
I feel
for.
like you just described Delaney Walker.
But he's not the biggest Delaney Walker. Fucker.
Dude, I'm gonna be pissed about Jacksonville, I feel like.
Jacksonville 2019.
Wasn't Keelan Cole. I thought for
Just
sure
name.
it was.
Can you think of any Jacksonville receivers from like the last like randoms?
Well, there's Marvin Jones. But we already ran Jones.
That's the same year though, right? 2019 been Marvin Jones' year,
I figured.
or is he still in the Lions?
He might have been still in the Lions then.
I think Marvin Jones was Trevor Lawrence. So like,
Yeah, he was. So maybe
I
it
don't think
wasn't
it
then.
was Marvin Jones.
Dude, was it fucking
1,000 though? Feels like a lot for a scrub ass like.
Well, Jacksonville's pretty shit that year.
But
That'd have
even
been
like that's
Josh
they only have
Allen's
one.
rookie year. Or Josh Hines Allen rookie year.
Trying to run last names.
Let's just throw in the towel. I'm not gonna fucking get it.
Not bad. 216 out of 220.
That's great. Who was it? Oh, you gotta watch
Oh motherfucker.
Who was it?
Oh motherfucker. The Titans were different people. Kendall Wright.
Oh my god, no! He was 13.
2013 Kendall Wright.
Son of a bitch, yes.
2011 was the guy I was thinking of, Nate Washington. 85. Bearded
yeah.
black
I
guy.
do remember Nate Washington.
Oh motherfucker. Oh, I
Who
just
is
forgot about him. DJ Shark.
He got 1,000?
2008. And the Ram was Kenny Britt. L.A. Kenny Britt.
Yeah.
Those were gettable. We got it perfect again.
Fuck.
I'm more okay
Kendall
with missing
Bright.
Kenny Britt than I am with missing Will Smith.
No. I remember. Dude, he had that big-ass smile on his Madden profile.
Yes, bro. Big, he had a high top face.
Yes.
Big ass smile.
Fuck.
He went to Jacksonville after Tennessee? Or no?
He might have went to the... No. I was thinking Bears, maybe.
Kendall Wright? I think he did actually play the Bears too. That sounds right. Kendall Wright. He was Chicago, actually. Yeah, no Jacksonville. Just Chicago 1 year. Tennessee for 5 years. Chicago for 1 year. 1,079 yards.
Just fuck off. Kenny
2
Britt, too.
touchdowns.
I have his card. I can really...
Kenny Britt has the biggest gap tooth.
Gosh.
Kenny Britt.
DJ
Crazy.
Chark. I mean, I'm not too mad about that. I know he is, but that's nothing crazy.
Kenny Britt. He's also a bearded Titan, like from that time frame too. That wouldn't even have been a bad guess for the Titans guy. Nate Washington, dude, he was so good. He got like injury problems. Oh my god, his face is so familiar. Oh my god. All right, Poeltl. I think we did good though. 98%.
That's great. What's the average on that?
66.
You guys fucking suck.
All right, we were. That was like a lot more names than the running back one too. So, Windows Shift R, and we'll end off our episode with Poeltl.
LeBron James. Of course, start.
Guess one
LeBron.
is LeBron. James. Absolutely jack shit. Sorry. He's in the East. He's a center. And he's obviously younger than 39. Center in the East, Connor.
Andre Drummond.
Little Andre Drummond
Might
action.
be giving us a backup here.
He is 7 foot or 7'1". He's 4 or 5 number.
Okay.
And he's under 31. Way under. He's a young guy.
So who's number 4?
Not in the
5.
Atlantic Conference. So, you got any young guys in the... Oh, is it Paulo? Is he 5?
No, he's a 4, but you can run it. See what we
Is
get.
he wear number 5?
Yeah, he wears number 5.
He's in a different division too, so...
Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic.
Paulo Banchero is also not 7 foot, dumbass.
Yeah.
So he's number 4. He's in the Southeast Division, so he's either a Wizard, Hawk, Heat, or Hornet. Wizard, Hawk, Heat, Hornet, number 4.
Ooh.
Is it Haywood Highsmith?
He was like 20s. I'm thinking Hornet Center.
The new one? Oh, Cole?
No.
Mark Cole? Mark Williams?
No.
Plumlee?
What's his name? I'm picturing his face.
He's 20. He's not even. He's in the middle. He's like 25, 26. Who's thinking about the Hornets?
Oh.
He's like middle aged. He's not very young or old. Is it like a Wagner?
Okay, so what division is it in?
Southeast. He's on the Magic though, so can't be Wagner.
Okay, let's think of Hawks. Anyway, Hawks number 5.
no, he's too
Where's
old.
DeJounte Murray?
Capella.
Capella's 15, I think. And he's older.
He's younger than 31 though. He's older than 21.
Oh.
So, I mean, is he like?
I think Capella might be like 31, 30. I think it was Capella that might have been close to that.
I think it could be. I think he's like 29. So I think we'd know if it's Capella. Kungwu. I think he's too young.
Yeah, and I think,
I think he's
like,
only like 21.
I think his number's like 17.
Wizards.
I think. Who's the fuck is their center?
Alex R.
He's too young.
Would they get in the Gafford trade? Did they get a center? I'm thinking like Gortat in my mind.
Marcin Gortat's crazy.
Not in the league, but he's just in my mind.
He's been in the league for like fucking 5 years.
Let's run Capella. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck it, dude. You know, fuck it.
Clint. No. Deals were 15. But he's not on the Hawks either. So he's Wizard, Hornet, Miami Heat. Who's Miami Heat?
Okay.
Is it Bam?
Bam's
9?
13.
13. Is he? I'm not going with numbers at all, dude. I'm thinking single digits for Bam all day. Who's the center on the Heat? Not named Bam.
Not named Bam. No, it's not him. He's number 77. I was thinking Yurtsevin.
He's also not. I think he's 7 foot, but I think he's like 7'3".
I also know that from only my career purposes.
Do we got a
Dude,
Is it a Wizard? I don't even know who's the center on the Wizards, like the backup center. I couldn't tell.
Or
you.
the fucking Hornets.
I couldn't fucking tell
I'm
you.
picturing a Hornets guy in my mind.
I'm gonna run Mark Williams. He's too young, but
If we don't get it here, silhouette.
He's on the Hornets.
Is it like, dude? I'm picturing him.
He's
is
a
like
Hornet. He's 7 foot. He's number 4,
and
he's 23, or he's like 25, 26, 27.
Dude, what's his name, bro?
What's skin color?
He's like mixed a little, yeah.
Mixed center on the Hornets.
Oh my gosh! And he wears number
4.
4. Is it Nick Richards?
Nick Richards. There it is. Boom. 26, number 4, Nick Richards from the Southeast Division.
I remember from the Lakers game.
Purtle win.
Can we get a fucking good player? Maybe.
I don't want a good player. I like an obscure player.
I like a player that maybe people know.
A player that has been playing significant basketball would be nice. But episode 16
in the books. Sweet 16.
I think that was a good hour and a half. Somewhere around
Was.
there. Should be. I think we had good trivia. I think we should.
Trivia was great.
Have a lot of NBA content coming soon too.
Exactly. League starts a week from today.
A week NBA. We could even dabble in some weekly power ranking or some.
Whoa.
I'm trying to do more category topics, like so we can not always talk about each game. Like if we go quicker through the.
And with the NBA coming
games.
up, we're not gonna be able to talk about.
We're not going to talk about all the games, so we're gonna have to talk about.
We do highlights, really.
Even mostly like our teams and then like stuff around the league that's happened. Probably is what we're gonna lean into.
Probably our game, and then probably the
Any
most interesting game.
Bitches and moans we have about the league in the day.
Yeah.
That's what we can do with.
Going
Then NBA.
Got a regular Knicks chant.
Our
Knicks
Lakers D ride is fine. I would love it. Honestly,
We can do episodes about that.
we could do Lakers, just Lakers. I don't even need to talk about other teams. Just the Lakers.
I'm down.
I think that's a good podcast content. And then we could even maybe Pistons. if they're good. But that'll do it.
But yeah.
16. Stay tuned. More content on TikTok.
Oh
I
yeah,
just posted TikTok. Both of us actually.
sure did.
Devontae trade, Mark Cooper trade.
I need to
Go
do
look.
more Cuba trade.
I need to do more TikToks in general. But stay tuned for a bet on Thursday Night Football. If you're watching this at 6 o'clock, Thursday Night Football, my bet is live. Let's go. PFE Empire. Later, hater.
Later, bitch.
What we got here? Couple of haters.